It's your boy Viper and welcome back to the channel. Now in today's channel we are going to be doing mission number 7. Now if this is the first video you've watched in the series, then please go back, watch the other videos. Bit of a sound problem on the first one because of the problem with the sound volumes in the game, but I'm going to do that again at a very later date. But please feel free to go back, watch the rest of the videos. I will leave links in some of the channels going back to the previous video. Before we do get started with today's video, a quick sponsor, the like button. Go down there, give the guy a little punch in the face and let him know that you do appreciate the content. And without further ado, let's get on in today's video. So here we are, launching mission number 7 of the very excellent Dungeon Keeper by Bullfrog. So, sorry about the activate windows, I'm still having trouble getting the activation code. In my last video, I do explain about how I didn't get the code sent to it. Well, I did get a code, but it was one that didn't work. So here we are, straight away into the level. And first of all, I know this level is a little bit of a tricky one. So I'm going to claim the portal straight away. And straight away, I am going to put down nothing. I am going to dig out as much gold as I can without digging out these, because we do not want to end up in the lava. So I'm going to take it even safer. I'm going to do this. This is all the gold that I'm going to mine out for now, which we're going to use to secure ourselves whilst we are able to level up some of our creatures. So before they do start mining anything out, let's take down a quick save, and then our imps can get on with the job of mining out the gold. Now I'm going to be doing this at the same time as in the other videos. It was different, where I actually dig the gold out first and then left it. In this video we are going to be doing it like a little bit different. So first of all, I'm going to just quickly stick down. Where should I put this? Let's stick down the hatchery here. So we'll build a hatchery at 5x4. We'll leave that like that for now. We are going to dig out this bit here. The sound levels in the game are actually really loud. Like really loud. You can't turn down the sound in the game, which is a bit of a nightmare. I don't know why it's like that. So if the game volume is a bit loud, I'm sorry for that. There's nothing I can really do about it. The controls are actually blocked. Look, I'll show you here now. So I've got it to sound. Volume's off. Full. Off. Full. So yeah, they didn't do a very good job of that EA when you brought this out on these DOS systems. So let's mine that out. How are we doing on the gold? So we're alright up to now. We have not encountered any baddies. As in, I've not dug out, which is good. So whilst that is doing that, I'm also going to do this bit here as well. Maybe not that piece. And we'll do that there as well, and we'll dig straight up here. And also we are going to go straight up here as well. Now by doing this, we are not going to go breaking out of the gold pit, because I know from previous playthroughs when I was a kid that if I dig this out here, I'm going to encounter lava. And there might be dragons there at this stage, but I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to try and get this done as quick as we can on this one. So this one is a bit of a rush because I'm pretty sure there's white guys. So this is where the enemies are. There's a secret there. Goes around here, and I'm sure there's a secret right there as well. But we'll see that when we get to it. That might not actually be the one. It might be the one where there's like a path like that, but it goes like from ages. It might be that one that I'm thinking of. Like I say, it has been 20 years since we played this game. So imps are taking their time. Let's say that. So what I am going to do is I'm going to pick up some gold. I'm going to temporarily put down a treasure room just so I can get some gold in it, because we do need a lair and we do need the training room to be built ASAP. So I'm going to build the lair here just for convenience. So as you can see, we've got the lair down, we've got a hatchery down so we can feed our minions. Now that I've got some gold there, just for now, I'm going to give myself some more imps. That will give me 8, which is ideal. Let's see, now these are going to pick up the gold. Now I don't want this to happen. I want them to get digging out the gold and get the walls secure before we can do anything else. So let me just fill this treasure room up. Give them a little slap. If you slap them, it makes them work faster, but bear in mind that if you slap them too many times, they will die. So what we are going to do is quickly, yeah, it's probably a spider and a fly that are fighting amongst themselves, so they can continue fighting about themselves. Now as you can see, there's a explore spell. The can't exactly remember the name of it. The sight one that I explained in the last video, where you can see into people's bases. But go on, mate. Why is it you've done all the way around? Thanks, mate. So that's that done. That's that done. The lair is done. Let's quickly go to the hatchery and do the hatchery and finish this off. And I'm going to quickly build a library as well. It's not ideal that I'm digging out here, but we can't really wait. We have to hurry up. We're not really bothered about the fly and the spider fighting amongst themselves. But so that they get all them things done, I'm going to destroy this right now. And now the imps will go about digging out all the gold and securing the walls quickly before anybody comes over here and decides to attack us. Because that's the main thing that we want to do. We've got a room here. We've got a room here. We can possibly build a room here and possibly build a room here, but we do have to block it off in case they do come up. As you can see, all the gold is gone. So they are being busy. We're just going to quickly watch this for a minute. Now we can't actually train any creatures at a second because we haven't got any money in our vaults. So yeah, I can see where we can secure this here now, so we can take that piece out there probably. We can definitely take out that. See, there's their sight thing. They're desperately trying to see what I'm up to, so. An orc warlock. So orcs aren't too bad, but I don't really rate them really, to be honest. So at the minute our creatures are doing nothing, and our minions are also, well, our minions, by our minions I mean everything, but by our imps they actually mine out the gold. They'll get that mined out. As soon as that's mined out, they'll start doing the walls, which is what we want. No, I'm not going to piss about doing all this. I'm going to mine that out. Let's mine all that out. So while the creatures are, the minions are like doing nothing, and our imps are starting to do walls now, I'm going to go straight away to building a little treasure room, start training our creatures. Because even though they want to do the walls, oh I can't, so I need to sell something. So let's just sell one of them and stick down one of them. Now so long as this is full, like in the previous video, they won't pick up any more gold because it's full. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up the gold before the imps have a chance to run around and everything and getting it. Which we don't really want them to do, we want them to fortify the walls. So fortifying the walls is the main thing that we want to get done. I am also going to build the library right away. I'll build that like that because, oh, actual fact, no, let's do that a little bit bigger because we do want room to actually have the spells. But then I'll go back to the treasure room and max it out so the imps aren't trying to put gold in it. Training room. And we're going to make it bigger. Call to arms over there, so that guy's probably fighting the white creatures that are on the map. Well, the problem is that we have not got good enough creatures. That is the problem. We don't. They've got 20, we've got 12, and really we've not. We've got what? They're going, and that's going. Now I'm going to save the save just in case I balls it up and we have no monsters at all. I don't recommend you do that, what I just did there, but you don't want to have rubbish creatures. So straight away I'm going to put them all in here to train, because at some point I definitely am going to have to push out, because the gold is not going to last. And because the imps are doing absolutely nothing, I will myself put them down to make sure that they're doing the walls. These are fortified the walls now because I've told them to. They won't necessarily do it again. I might have to pick them up again, but you never know. So you down there, they're really good, these Bile Demons. Quite tanky, so they are ideal creatures to have. So we are going to have to push up for the lair as well here, because we cannot afford the lair to get too small. Just like we can't afford for the hatchery to get too small. The library will do for now. We don't really want too many warlocks. We could ideally do with some demon spawn, but it's not giving us. So let's just increase our training room a little bit. See, the Bile Demons, all they need really is a lair, training room, hatchery. No, they're not Bile Demons, sorry, demon spawn. But we've got Bile Demons, so that's a good trade-off. It's trade-off in the short term because it'll be quicker to get the Bile Demons up levels than the demon spawn. But in the long run, the demon spawn is better because you get the dragon from it, and the dragon can go in the library as well as in like the training room and everything. The dragons like really OP. Like I can't really say they're not. Dragons are so good. Like they're not as good as vampires, but they are up there. So I'm looking at my spells and stuff, my rooms, not doing too bad. We've got 13 to their 20, but we need to make sure that the Bile Demons are the ones that are training, because these are probably going to be the tanky boys in this one. We've also got more rubbish creatures. Like I say, when we're spinning them creatures, that leaves me with what these creatures I've got. So if these creatures are not good enough that I've got, because of the fact that I've binned them creatures, and that's bad. But you don't want to have an army of flies, spiders, beetles. They're absolutely terrible, like really are. Just drop them over your portal, put them back in your portal. See, we just got another Bile Demon there, awesome. So straight away, pick him up. Always train monsters, always. You need to make sure you've got enough money for training your monsters to get them up for levels, because you will have to break out and push out. Like I'm already thinking about going over here, but I know that as soon as I break through these walls, we are going to be fighting. We've got enough gold about for now, so we don't really need to. I'm not going to push out until that has actually happened. We are on 2s and 3s, so they'll soon go to 4s. Also, when the creatures do train up, now there's our demon spawn. That's what we've been after. That's nice. Now we've got some demon spawn. Even if we wanted to, we could keep training them, and then they will become dragons. But we're not going to actually get to that phase of the game, because it's just going to say it will take quite a while for it to get to a level 10 demon spawn, because then it's got to train through level 10 to level 11. But it doesn't become level 11. It becomes level 5 dragon, which is like good. Like level, you can't knock a level 5 dragon. And also, with them being like trained up, they'll do the spells quicker as well. So my warlocks now, because of 2s and 3s, it's going to be quicker for them to do the spells and the rooms, because of the simple fact that they're a higher level, so they can do it quicker. Also, like, but later on when you get vampires can do that as well. Dragons and vampires and warlocks you can put in the library. Yeah, I know, but should have picked that up when really I should be dropping my imps doing the walls. See how they're not doing anything because they're just picking up the one bit. So I'm just going to tidy the dungeon up a bit. Let's put these down. We don't want to. Put them there to do the walls. They will always pick up gold and take it to the treasure room. So that's why it's ideal for you to pick it up yourself, make a big pile of it, and then it's always in the treasure room. It's because the creatures are always leveling up. There's no training in the training room, and that requires gold. So with them doing that, they need to like adjust it a little bit. So every time there's someone adjusting it, see him known as a pal there, he's just sat there doing nothing. And also remember, be careful not to drop the gold on your creatures, because it gives the gold to them creatures other than your imps. It won't give it to an imp. But if you was to drop gold on, say, a spider or a fly, it would give the gold to the spider and the fly. So if you've got like 40,000 gold in your hand and you drop it, it'll get all of it. So do be careful when you are doing that. Now we've got a nice lot there. See, because they're all level 1s, I know that I've not done them. So, bigger training room than after. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to stop messing about. We're just going to knock all this down. Maybe not that bit, but we are going to knock all this down here now. We'll wait for the imps to come over here, because some might actually be doing the wall. No, why would they be? So now it's just giving me rubbish creatures with the spiders and beetles. So I'm just going to leave it like that now, and I'm just going to focus on, let's dig that out, and I'm going to focus on the creatures that I actually have. Don't know where they all are. I know what they're not doing. They're not doing the walls. See, the reason why I mixed them in the training room is so that I can put more creatures in here and train more. And then I'm straight away going to pick up the imps, because they're more than likely messing about with gold. So 1, 2 for one each side of the wall. And then here I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll do that. I'll leave that side bit there because it doesn't really matter that bit here. So I'm going to put these two here to do this bit. And then that's that row then. All that bit will be done then. There's this here, I'll put that one bit there. All this bit here. And then you can start focusing on the bottom bit. So we'll just give it a second for them to finish doing this wall, because I will be picking up. I can see one's doing one there as well. So that's pretty much all of it done on that side now. So I'm going to pick them straight back up. We'll square this off here to make it easier for them to build the walls up of. So we'll go 1, 2. Stick one on the end. 1, 2, just in case someone comes in. Because obviously, you know, like if you've got your walls up, all your stuff's safe. They can't get through. They can still mine through the gold, and like they made a hefty I can imagine that their base is going to be all the way up here. It's going to probably go up all here and up here. Dragon Heart, probably about there, the Dungeon Heart. But I'm sure we'll soon find out. Our Bard Demons and Warlocks are not there, so we need to see. Now we are spending gold like crazy. As you can see, it's well going down. So I'm going to quickly fill the treasure room before it does run out of gold. That's because of the amount of creatures that we do have in the training room. So now we need to prioritise on what creatures do we actually want to train, because we are spending big money now. So what I'm going to do is get every single one of my warlocks and put them in the library. That should leave the demon spawn, the bile demons, and then we've obviously got the rubbish creatures. So you see how quick that room is done then? So we're coming up to payday. That's a big chunk of change, 4,000, but hey, that's good. That means that most of our creatures are high up there in level. So we'll just give our imps a helping hand with this gold, because otherwise we'll probably run out of money. Right, I'm going to quick save here, and what we shall start doing is pushing out. So now that we've saved it, we're going to mine out all the gold. This will open up the map, but we're going to go and push forward and try and kill the guy now. So hopefully we'll find some creatures, but we never know. We are outnumbering them by 5 creatures, but really we're not, because them 5 creatures are probably the spiders and the beetles. Oh well, 3 are. But the bar demons and the demon spawn are our big boys that are gonna like win the wars for us. So here we go now, we are digging out into new area. Straight away I'm gonna go up there and we'll go out this way. But more than likely they are there because as you can see the gold's dug out. So there goes our fly. I'd be surprised if that fly wins that. They wouldn't. But not really bad, it's only a fly. So right now I'm thinking that we're going to have to maybe get rid of the training room because we can't afford to train the creatures and pay the creatures, and we're going to get to that phase where we're going to need gold. So let's just have a look at our map of what we've got gold wise. We've got a bit of gold.
You have tunneled into a new area.
There's the bit that I wanted to, so we can go over to the left. So these can stay busy doing that. We shall stick down a bridge, put down one imp and start exploring. Now if you do get into any battles, I will probably be likely spending me stronger creatures because it's more than likely going to be, well, not that strong. Their creatures are not going to be that strong, so we'll keep it down this little guy, see where he goes, see what he finds. So we've got some of the lords. So what could be found? Door number 1. We'll get our beetles and our spider because we don't want to lose any good creatures in case there's a boulder trap there. So we'll let these knock down this door and then we'll pick another imp up and we'll carry on with our exploration. We won't pick up an imp yet, just in case. Well, now we will, but we don't then in case there is a battle, and then if there is a battle we can pick up our other creatures and not lose any of our imps, because imps are pretty pricey the more you buy. So here we go, we've got some creatures here, so we'll stick down these because I didn't actually mean to put the spider down. See, this is an ideal level where you could capture prisoners, you could imprison them on this one, especially these white ones, because they'll give you information, but because I've not got the money, because you're going to see now I'm going to go and have to destroy this, because now we cannot afford to continue training our creatures, we are running out of money, so I'm going to get rid of all this here, so that our creatures aren't like spending money galore. So we'll get rid of quite a fair bit of this. Now we've got 2, so we'll leave that for now because some of our creatures are still leveling up by that. Another spell. And now our library is too small, so we are going to have to build more of a library. Like so, stick down to do that with that and the books. What do we need? We need no rooms, 1 spell, okay. So down here is nothing. Next we'll go up. Now we do know that there is body up here because we encountered it with our fly. So we'll just build that to there like that quickly, and then we'll pick up our demon spawn because with the fights they do get experience as well. I had a massive lag there, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly save this because I don't know why it was lagging. I don't want it to crash. It's the first time it's done that then. So we'll start claiming this land here now. Look at the map, have a look what's going on. Not doing too bad, there's a bit of place over here and there's a wall, so that means there's something there, and there's also a body there, so quickly come here. Not for long they ain't. So that's another 2 done. like I say, on this mission, it's totally up to you if you do want to catch it, imprison people and build torch chamber and that. But with my previous experience as playing when I was a kid, it's best to just train what creatures that are good and push through with them. So here, like, I'm constantly using the demon spawn because I know how good they are. And we're also pushing as well and exploring. Now I know for a fact also that the other guys on the other side, they're like probably pushing like crazy as well. A couple more of them down there. Have a look at the map. This is going to go around here and extend up here. We might have to destroy 2 dungeon hats on this one. I think we might have to destroy the baddies, the good guys as well, because we are the bad guys in Dungeon Keeper. We are the evil ones. So, should we go here or should we go here? What we need to do is head over here and get this gold. That's what we need to do, so that's what we are going to do. So I'm just going to be crazy and just build that there like that. Now, more than likely, we won't be able to. Now, you see when I was going over that, then you heard a door. So, something's going on. So we'll just do 2. Pick another one up. Alright, okay, maybe not. No, I will leave this dugout like this, but we'll get rid of them too. We may extend more. In there, exploring, and then stick another one down there, so they go both ways. Now, hopefully, this guy can dig all the way across to the gold. If this guy digs over to the gold, then we're doing alright, because we've got another thing of gold. But as you can hear here, yeah, there you go, purple. So now we've got to find a way in. So we'll dig up that way. See what we find. All we're looking for is a break in their walls like there, but as you can see, it goes across. So there's lava here, is it? No, no, it's not. It's my dig wall. Sorry, I thought this here was lava, but it's not. It's just because I didn't dig it through. So we'll get rid of that. See, you can hear the door there. Like probably not on your end because I've turned the sound down in my recording program on the game anyway. So we'll keep digging this out here and hopefully we'll get lucky. Now we have got lucky because we are at the gold, so what I will do is this. Don't know what you're fighting, but you need to be here. And we'll also start claiming this land. Because what we are planning and intend on doing now is claiming this gold quickly, because they will be digging this out. Here is where we are going to get into their base. So we've kind of hit the jackpot here because we managed to get this gold out before they could. So we can tell our imps to mine out this gold whilst we are also training our creatures again. And also, we can, like do the other doors and stuff for the heroes. So we've got that down there now, and now we are just going to dig all this out. Make it easy on our guys, we'll even dig this out here. So our imps will stay here now, happily digging out this gold. And while they are digging out that layer of gold there, I'm going to go straight back over to our training room. And I'm just going to build another 2 layers, so 1 on each side. Go to our other treasure room, and I'm going to pick up all our creatures here. Now these should hopefully get the gold from it. No, they're going over to the other place. I don't know why, but never mind. Let's do it then. It doesn't really matter where they go. I'm taking a risk building this here now in a minute, but we do need this gold, so I could ideally do with having 10 in. So we just get another 1 down. Get that guy over here as well, because we do need the gold. We've got 8 there, we've got a few there, so we'll leave these to do this. And I'll even be cheeky and do that. And whilst they are doing that, let me just get our warlocks again, because I kind of put them in the middle of nowhere. So our Bile Demons, so we got level 8 Orc there, same they're not that good. So we got the Bile Demons are going to win it for us now, so let's get down to breaking through these doors, eh? So as always, you get your rubbish creatures to put through the doors. That'll look like an iron door then. So let's go and see what we can see, eh? We'll just take one of our imps for now, because we do want to see what's going on down here. This will probably lead to the other door, but we'll probably have a little fight in the meantime down here somewhere. No, it's just 2 doors, okay, so we'll just get rid of that door then. Anytime soon. And that's that one done. So let's go here now. Let's do this one first. So we'll do this door here first. And also at the same time, we are building, training up at sea. We've got a worship zone here, and we've got an increased level, which is ideal. So now that I've got this increased level spell here, I am not going to use this just yet. I'm going to leave it till we do start getting attacked badly, and then use it, because if we use it now, our creatures are at the level that they are, will go up 1. But if we save it and leave it for a bit longer, then our creatures will go up 1 level than what they're at in a bit. So it is ideal. I will pick up this gold here as well, just so I can start messing about with it. Now, when you are doing these rooms like this, you have to be careful if you get a lightning trap. Now, when we do come across a lightning trap, I'll show you the best way to deal with it. You've got to be quick. You need to pick up like 4 of your imps, and you're going to lose 2. You'll most likely lose just the 1 if you can do it quick enough, but you probably are going to lose 2 whilst doing it. Now let's go to this treasure room here and drop this off, so it's closer to our lair, dungeon heart and all that. So we'll get the map back up, and as you can see over here, we've got this doing this. Now that's still there, and I can see it on the map. They're the same as your spells, see? So we'll just leave that there for now. This is going to do this bit here, so we'll get on with breaking down these doors here. Excuse me. Now, we're breaking down this door here. We should hopefully get near to, if they've got a dungeon heart. Now, the post more than likely will be a load of the land because of the like warp thing that I just shown you with the smoking. That'll be like the smoke here. So now we might see this here now is ideal for a boulder trap. We could come around here and there could be a boulder trap. So what I'm going to do is take that out just in case there is a boulder trap, because then it'll let that turn around and go back instead of going out and rolling everywhere and killing loads of me imps, and we don't want that. So we've hit it big with the gold here, boys. Look at that there. And we've also got, is that a transfer creature? A resurrect creature. So whilst we are here, we'll get these rubbish creatures again, stick them down there. More gold here. Now there we have a trap. This is a lightning trap. These are a pain. Now, right, okay. I'll show you how to do it, right. You put one down, he's going to die. Oh, he's on a roll. Now. Oh, you mother. We're going to lose that. See? All them imps have lost. Quick, 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 quick. Now that's how you do it. See how many imps I lost then, just getting that one thing. It hurt, I know it hurt. So we do need gold. Now I know there's going to be another one of them traps over there, and what we don't want is that to happen again. So quick look at the map, because I know these are going to come and mine out this gold and attack us soon. And we don't want that. We've got a resurrect creature, but we're not using that just yet because we've only done it on what? We even lost one, a flying imp, so we've lost, so I'm not going to use that just yet. Now there is a nice big stack of cash here, but it's nothing really when you've just wasted all your gold on your imp. So we'll pop back over to the treasure room, drop down this bit of treasure here. Map. Come over here, and is there another lightning trap here? There probably is another lightning trap right there in the middle. Hopefully it'll go all the way around first so I can pick up all that gold, that'd be nice. Let's just start picking it up for now anyway. Oh, what a legend. He's gone all the way round. It's because he knows there's bad news there. So we'll pick all this up. Oh, I didn't mean to pick him up. So as you can see, we kind of got our gold under control for a bit now. So I know the demon spawn is definitely going to be in the training room. Stay that down there. We shall do a little bit bigger on the training room, just a little tad, because we do want to try and get as many of our battle demons in there as we can. I think all 8 are in there doing something. We're level 7s, so we've got a level 7 battle demon. So I know now that we're going to do this. We can't really lose because of how the strength. See, there's another lightning trap there, right there. What a nice guy, eh? So we'll get this one first. We're going to lose another couple of him, so... Personally, I think lightning traps are the worst ones in the game. Like, personally. Boulder traps are bad, but nothing's as bad as a lightning trap. So you time it right. Now that did that because the other guy did it practically as well. So we lost quite a fair few imps there, so that's all for another lightning trap, are we? So that's the problem when you're searching out these and that, like you don't actually know you could have like lightning traps. You do know though when you notice like, oh, your imps are gone, you're like, where have all them gone? So I'm not going to put these down here to do all this, because if there is a lightning trap we're going to lose all them imps again. So we've got another resurrect creature there, which is nice, can't really complain about that. See, we are eating through our gold again now. I did want to pick up this gold before I went over back to the... Now we need out of that phase now where we need to just get rid of the training room. No, it's safe. We shall go straight to the training room. And I know my treasure room is right next to it. And now I'm going to sell all of this because I need gold to pay for the creatures. So we'll just get rid of all of it. I know that the creatures that we've got there are strong enough to do the job because we've got so many battle demons. And battle demons are really good. Just like the demon spawn. Highly recommend battle demons. So let's have a quick look there. We've got 6s, 2 there, 6. I know we've got 1 in that, but we will. We've got 7, 6, 6, 6, 7, 7, 10 on the Hawk. So we're doing good. And just in time for payday. And as you can see, it's now 5,300. So we can pay them one more time. So let's quickly get on with it now. We need to push. So we're getting to the end of this level now. Just go through these last few doors and we'll go and destroy the other dungeon heart. So we have got a few baddies here, so big mistake on his end. So the Lord of the Land is there now. So there he is. So straight away, we're going to spoil this guy's day. So I'll put down our battle demon, we'll put down the York, and we'll put down the demon spawn. So they'll get killed, and that's the Lord of the Land done. And then all we've got to deal with now is the other dungeon. So we'll let these make their way all the way back. Can't believe he didn't drop any gold, but hey, never mind. Can't win them all, I suppose. So, quick mark over here. Now let's get on with doing the rest. So we're going to come straight over here, mine out the rest of this gold, and we should be able to find. We'll dig that out. And we should be able to find a way into that dungeon heart here. So let's just grab our imps. Mine through this here, and then we can get on with finishing the level. Now for all sake and purposes, because I'm not going to be using anymore, we shall go to our library because that's where all of them go. All your spells that you find, these things. And I'm going to increase the level of all of my creatures. So all my creatures are now a level higher than what they were. So let's go and put a spoiler on these guys' day. So as you can see, we can just get the bridge and just build it over when they want to design. What's this guy doing? Look at him there. What are you doing, mate? Pick him up, see if we can get. So I'll put that down, we'll put the bridge down, and we'll just end this level. Let me just check down here a minute first, just to make sure there's nothing there. No, there's nothing there. Right, so we'll stick down this bridge right here. They'll probably go to move it straight away, but it doesn't matter because it's going to be game over for them now. Stick down all our creatures. Stick down you, get another one of you while we're doing it. Now when you do click on the symbol of the creature, it gives you the highest creature that you've got down, not in descending order. But we'll just let these destroy this dungeon heart, and then that's the mission done. So this won't take too long, we'll just put the map up. Have a quick look. Can't see anything that I remember. See, well, we're attacking their creatures when their creatures turn up, but they've only got 8 left now, so we've not got that many of them left. See, now we're in their lair, so they can't even heal themselves now. Made short work of all their enemies. And we're getting on to destroy their dungeon heart and finish the level. So when you are doing the missions, you do have to look out for little secret nooks and crannies on the map within the impenetrable rock. That'll give you where the secrets are in that. Like there I found them within the white stuff, which you do tend to find as well there. So there we go. That's it. So as always, we have to wait for it to say we've conquered this land. And as always, like I recommend, come to here, save the game just before. Maybe not on that one. Let's do this one here. And enter out of the level. Now, as with all the levels on that, as long as you get up your lair training room, keep a little bit of gold like what I do, so you're not constantly got your aims going back into and that lot. You'll be able to get on with it. Train your creatures up a little bit. Oh, need the eye there. Train the creatures up a bit. Once you get to about levels 5, 6, to before level 10, say about level 10, you probably need to be about level 5 or 6 to do them. So you are pretty much, if you push rush, I weren't pushing there on that. So anyone who's playing at home can play with me at the same time, then you can do it a lot quicker than that. But just for explaining purposes for people who've never seen it or played it before, it's even at a leisurely pace like that, I was able to proper smash them all up. So really do appreciate you coming over to the channel and watching the levels of the amazing Dungeon Keeper by Bullfrog. And I appreciate everybody who's liked, and to all you legends who subscribed, well, thank you very much. You're absolute legends. Every subscriber, you're an absolute legend. I really do mean that. Thanks, guys. And as with always, I shall post a video, probably tomorrow. I'll do another video with Dungeon Keeper. We'll do level 8, mission 8, and that was mission 7 back then. And hopefully, I've been able to sort out my product key. So, as I said in the last video, I had a product key, got it, put it in, and it didn't work. So I'm waiting for them to either sort it out before I buy a new one or get my money back. So I'm working on the activate windows. I'm really annoyed that it's not gone. And as always, this is Viper signing out, guys, and I shall see you all in the next video. This is Viper signing out.